Hello community, I hope you are doing good. In this discussion we will see what is security category and how to use in Odoo. And in case you missed previous discussion about what is security group and what is the purpose, please check link is given in the description. And if you want to learn more about Odoo, you can visit the WebLearns channel. Under the home screen you can see Odoo 17-18 development tutorial, and this is the main playlist and those are the topic wise sub playlist available. Alright, and by the way, this is the combination of version 17, 18 and 19. There is some technical differences there. I'm always explaining with the version wise, so don't worry, you can directly start with this playlist. Alright, and yes, one more thing is YouTube already created a one tab which is the courses. Maybe you can directly go to here and you can directly jump to this playlist. Alright, so you can see here different topic wise courses available here. For the older version, right, 14, 15 and 16 version, you can see here this is the main playlist, but for the latest one you can use this one. Alright, you can learn from this playlist. Alright, so and yes guys, if you didn't subscribe this channel, please subscribe, it will help me a lot, plus you will get the latest notification about the upcoming sessions. So let's back to our main topic, like what is security category. If you guys remember, we created a security group, right? Under the settings, going to users, and when we open any of the user, right, so we can scroll down here and you can see the cells, right, accounting, bank, website, inventory, purchase. So those are the groups. You can see here the list of groups available, but here you can see this one, this inventory, right, the cells, the user type, accounting. Well, that is a core model in Odoo, which is ir.module.category, that serves as a categorization and organizational framework for security groups, means res.groups. Think of it a filing cabinet where each drawer represents a different functional areas in your Odoo system, and inside each drawer you have a various security groups organized by their purpose. In technical term, is a database model that stores records representing different categories or functional areas. Each category contains multiple security groups that control user access rights and permissions for specific features or modules within Odoo. The model creates a parent-child hierarchical structure, allowing you to nest category within other categories, providing a multi-level organizational system for managing hundreds of security groups across various Odoo modules. So what is the purpose and why it exists, right? The organizational structure, user interface clarity, right? You can see here the main category is the accounting and the subcategory is accounting and the bank, and they have like a list of group available. And yes, of course, you can also create a module based permission management. All right, so how it works internally, let's jump into the code, right? So here let me go to in the custom add-ons, student, security, and here we can create a one XML file. So basically whenever we are trying to create a RES group or the category, we must have to create the XML file, and on that XML file here we have to create records. So here we have to remember one thing. So this is the model. We need to create a record. Under this record we can use fields, let's say useful fields. All right, the thing is the name of the category, and after the description, right, you can add description, and Odoo will convert into tooltip. Okay, and another is the sequence. Yes, so let's say you can define priority of category, like let's say for example top to bottom or bottom to top. Display the category, and the last one is the parent underscore id. You can, let's say, create parent child categories. Okay, so these are the basic fields today we will learn. Okay, so here let's say the record id model, and here the model should be ir module category. Here let's say field name, student profile. Okay, so let's say student profile, and simple, let's create a one simple group. So let's say record id model, you can say res.groups student underscore group, field name, let's say student group. We can easily identify, so that's the reason I'm using here student group, right? And let's see the main difference here. Okay, here I will try to copy this security.xml file, and into this manifest file we have to register after the security or before the security file. Okay, so let's say now I'm going to upgrade this module. So for that, so I'm using directly from terminal. Okay, and once I will start, it will automatically try to upgrade this module, the student module. Now let me refresh the page. Okay, so here we have an error. Oh, you can see here this is the spelling mistake from my side. Okay, so I forgot Y. Let me scroll down, and again I will try to refresh the page. Okay, here you can see here this category I didn't mention here, like I'm not using in this student underscore group as any category, right? So by default it will tag this other as a default category. Let's say you are not providing any category here, right, to this group. That means it goes to this other category. So this is a category. Okay, now let's say you want to create another category, which means this one, student profile, right? So you can't see here right now student profile. See, let me search from Control F, student profile, right? Now the thing is, whenever any group assigned to this category, after automatically a new category, that this category will display. Okay, let's try another one. Let's say second group. Okay, and here simple, we can use name equal to category underscore id. So this is the many to one, so that's the reason I'm using here ref, and simple I will try to copy this XML ID, and before that I'm using here this module name, which is this one. Okay, now you can see the main difference. Once I will refresh the page, it goes again to this other category. Okay, so after refresh the page, let's scroll down, and you can see other, right, category, and you can see here student profile. And once I click here, you can see student second group is available like this way in the combo box or the selection box, right? So what is the reason, right? This parent category don't have any other parent category, so that means it consider as a, so Odoo automatically use this one as a label name instead of this label name, and it will automatically convert into this combo box in version 18. Okay, you can see. Now let's say I want to also create a one more category, right? The parent child category. So how it works? So let's say here second profile and third profile, right? This is the second profile, and here let's say third profile. Now here I will use name, parent underscore id, ref, and simple I will use this one, student dot, and this id, right? And simple I will try to create another group, and simple I will use here this category as a this third one, and let's use here third group. Okay, and after that, and yes, of course we have to upgrade also our module. And once you can scroll down, you can see student second profile is created as an independent, student third profile is available as a group name, you can see here as a another category, you can see here, right? And once you click, you can see here student third group is available, right? So like this way you can create categories, the parent categories, subcategories, and like this way, right? So I hope you understood about the security group, right? And yes, one more thing is the tooltip, right? So let's say if I will hover here the question mark, you can see this tooltip is available like this way. So you can also create a tooltip using the description. So for example, let's say here field name description, you can say let's say this is the description for this category, right? I'm just trying to use here as a description, and I'm trying to upgrade the module. Okay, one more time I'm trying to refresh the screen, you can see there is no question mark available, same like this one here, right? But after this refresh the page, you can see here the question mark. All right, so you can see, so like this way you can add a description according to your group or the category, right? Like this way. Another thing is the sequence, right? This is the main part. So what is the main purpose, right? So let's say I'm trying to copy, actually I'm trying to copy this box here. Let's say field name sequence 10, and simple also I'm trying to use here the same sequence. Okay, here let's say fourth category, I'm using here like this fourth. Okay, like this way we have created, we provided the same sequence here and here. Now let me upgrade the module and we will see the main difference here. Okay, so let's say you can see student profile, the fourth profile is available. First one it's display, and the student third profile is display the last one, right? But here you can also switch, like third one should be appear here, fourth one should be appear the last, like this. So you can directly and easily maintain sequence through this sequence feed. So here the bigger number means the lower priority, and the lowest number means the first priority. Okay, so let me again refresh the page, and of course we have to upgrade the module, and now you can see. So that is the main purpose of this sequence. Okay, sorry, not this one, but yeah, this one and this one. Right now let's see, like how can I add under this technical category my specific group, right? So that is also easy. You can directly copy this technical, and you can directly go to here in this Odoo, right, and Control F, you can search like this way, and now you can see this is the category, right? This is the name, and the module name is the bash module, right? So now I'm trying to create another group. We have to use directly here. Okay, fifth group, and here let's say the fifth group. And once I will upgrade the module, right, simple, we can refresh the screen, and once you will scroll down, you can see here student fifth group is available as a checkbox, right? So like this way the category works, right? So let's recap. So without, like, once you create a category but you didn't define any groups under this category, that means it's not visible in this user profile. This is the first thing. Once you assign any group, right, so by default it goes to the other category, which means this one, right? Okay, all right. Another thing is, let's say you created a parent and child category, so that means it's automatically created independent category here. This is the parent category and this is the child category, and it display in the combo box, right? Let's say you want to add, or let's say you want to provide a priority, like which one first display. You can use here the sequence, right? If you want to add a specific tooltip, then you can use here as a description to the category, right? And yes, of course, at the last, if you want to add any existing security category, your custom group, right, then you can directly easily use that category using the module name and that XML ID under category_ID to your custom group, and it will automatically display under the existing category group like this way. I hope you understood about the security group, security category, and how to use that category under security group. If you still have any doubt related to this topic, please comment below, and see you in our next session.